Hi friend, I'm Karlee Porter. Today we are hanging out in my home studio and I have a lot of really fun things that I would love to show you about quilting. Here in my studio, I have 3 different quilting machines that I like to use for my free motion quilting as well as my computerized quilting. First, I have a Regalia long arm stand-up machine with a computerized system. I also have a Regalia stationary machine that's sit-down oriented with a hydraulic table lift. And I also have a Baby Lock Altair 2. This is my favorite machine for piecing, machine embroidery, as well as doing small, fine detail work of micro quilting when I'm free motion quilting. I have been an artist for as long as I can remember, but I have been an artist in the quilting world since 2009. I have also been a free motion quilting teacher since 2015. I've been able to travel around the world teaching people how to free motion quilt. And I'm most well known for my hit free motion quilting technique called graffiti quilting. I also really love embracing technology, and I have digitized more than 1,000 computerized quilting designs that are also compatible with an embroidery machine. Today I want to share with you my 10 tips for successful free motion quilting. Obviously there are more than 10, but these ones are my favorite, and some of them might not be what you're thinking. Some of them might also be overlooked. Hopefully these tips will help you round out your free motion quilting experience so that you can really have the most fun and the most success with your free motion quilting. Number 1, take care of your body. Stretch your arms and your legs and especially your back. Take a moment to evaluate whether or not your workspace is optimized for your height and practice good posture. Number 2, wear your scissors. One of my favorite notions is my snip clip. It allows me to have my mini snip scissors within reaching distance at all times. Number 3, stay hydrated and energized. I like to collect handmade designer bowls for this very reason. I can quilt and create for longer periods of time if I have little bites of energy all throughout the day. I also have my studio water bottle right by my side that I keep with me while I'm in my quilting studio to make sure I stay hydrated. Pee breaks can double as leg stretching breaks. Number 4, finish your project completely before you start another one. I know this is hard for all of us, but the less time you spend storing a project and getting it out again, the more time you can spend actually working on that project. Try to have enough self-discipline to not get distracted by your next potential project before you finish the one that sparked a joy for you in the first place. Number 5, get to know your machine's tension settings. If you are constantly fighting with your machine to try to get well-tensioned stitches, you never get the time and space to focus on the artistry of what you're creating. Read your machine manual and study the parts that talk about how to adjust your tension. You'll want to know how to change your settings on your machine for various thread types or various needles. Creativity only comes after efficiency and understanding the tools that you are using. Number 6, use the good fabric. There's nothing more liberating than actually seeing the fabric that you fell in love with become an actual functional item that can exist out in the real world. And on the flip side, there's nothing sadder than gorgeous high quality fabric rotting away in a drawer somewhere, only to be donated to Goodwill 40 years later by a descendant of the person who actually loved the fabric in the first place. Number 7, in addition to using the good fabric, don't be afraid to also use some cheap stuff to reduce the anxiety around ruining the good stuff. Not every single project has to be a masterpiece, and more often than not in your free motion quilting journey, the journey and growth and exploration is so much more important than the finished item. Nothing makes me feel more invincible than unabashedly throwing caution to the wind with my quilty play than using cheap fabric that could very well be ruined and just become garbage. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Those playful projects hardly ever actually become garbage. Number 8, love your machine and it will love you back. I'll say it again. Read your freaking manual. I cannot stress this enough. There is so much incredible technology that goes into inventing a well-designed machine. Put forth the effort to learn how to oil your machine, provide regular maintenance, or get chummy with your local quilt shop's repair person, because a well-maintained machine will easily last and function well over 100 years. A good rule of thumb is to oil your machine's hook assembly before starting each new quilt project. Number 9, take some space. Quilting can be quite a zen therapeutic experience. One thing I really love to do is find a good podcast or an audiobook or a really great album of music that I can listen to while my hands are moving. It's fun to feel a little extra productive because then I can say that I made an entire quilt and listen to something that made me smarter all at the same time. Invest in a good pair of headphones or earbuds. Even if you aren't always listening to something while you're quilting, having a noise cancellation feature to lower your body's overall stimulation can be really relaxing for your nervous system. And finally, number 10, don't forget about yourself. It's so easy to put ourselves on the back burner and just start using our sewing and quilting skills for everyone else. Sometimes it can also be fun to make a clothing item for yourself. Take a look at your project list or your calendar and deliberately book out some time and space for yourself. This could be a passion project for a technique that you've been wanting to explore, or time and space to make that quilt that you've always wanted. Anyways, I hope these tips helped you in your free motion quilting experience, and happy quilting, but only if you make it so.